Hey, so welcome back. Congrats to Ashlyn 4000. I think I have your name right. You're the winner of this card. Now, guys, the only thing that would prevent Ashlyn 4000 from winning this card is if they're not in the continental United States. But Ashlyn 4000, please shoot. I've already hit you up. Please shoot your address to the email I sent you, and we'll be sending the card you won right your way. So Ashlyn 4000 won this card. So congrats to him or her. This is a continuation of PSA Quest for 100. This is going to be Beyond 100. It's probably what we'll label it, PSA Beyond. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so starting off, it does seem to be a dominant thing of nature and water energies, but here we go. Starting off, we have a Japanese Neogenesis Jump Bluff. Now, the card looks like it has a little bit right there. It's not whiting, it's just like the cornering doesn't quite fit right. So there's a little bit right there. The rest of the front looks great. There's any really visible scratches on the hollow, which is really important on the front surface. The card is warped, but once again, I have no idea. PSA doesn't put that in their criteria. I don't think they count warping against the grade. The back, it looks like there's no whiting, maybe some surface scratching. But other than that, really the only major visible damage is that right there. So I would say that weighs it in between an 8 to a 9. Really, it should be 9 to 10. I think I'm going to write down 9 to 10 for this. There's no whiting, and the scratches to the back, really wouldn't even call them scratches. It's more just scratch to the wax layer on the back. Don't see any swirls on this one. But moving on, I know I do this one like a million times, I'm sorry. We've got a Neogenesis Meganium. No, sort of almost trying to form a swirl there. Looks like there's like no issues at all in the corners, which is great. So even better than the jump bluff. Nothing wrong with the bottom. The back, once again, slightly warped, but I just, so there's an itty bitty thing of whiting up top. I'd almost wouldn't even call it whiting, maybe. The back looks great. Most of the wax is still there. They don't grade super hard on that, but it is taking the criteria. The centering is great. I don't see why not. 9 to 10. It's definitely probably a 9. I mean, a 10 literally means perfect card. But we're gonna put down 9 to 10 for our guesses of grades here. Still staying in the nature category. Sorry. Blossom. I just want to check something. Oh, hi. So yeah, Blossom. Which is always funny. This is the alternate evolution of Gloom, how they did that. They should really do that with more Pokemon. I could have sworn there was a swirl earlier when I was looking at this card, but I guess not. Oh, my camera's freaking out. But nothing wrong with the top two corners. No scratches on the hollow, which is good. Front looks great. Something on the front is great. Looking at the back, no whiting at all. Oh, there we go. Closer look. There's like an indentation, and it's fairly noticeable once you get it in the right light. But that's the only issue. Some surface wear. Definitely not a 10. I want to guess 8 to 9 for this one. Because, and once again, it is sort of big in a sense, but it's really only visible under the exact right light. And it's not whiting. It is damage to the back. I'm going to say 8 to 9. Now this one's funny to me because this one, he was kind of popular when he came out, at least for the kids. He was in my age kid range when he came out. This one, Asmorel, however you say him. He's got a ton of spots, and which happen to be a swirl down there by his right foot, our left. I figured there'd almost be an extra swirl. So I've had cards that had double 3. I think maybe even I had one that had 4 swirls in one episode. But the corners look great. Rest of the front looks great. He does not go for much, even in like PSA 8, 9, 10 form. The back looks great. Geez, this may actually straight be a 10. I don't know. There's some waxing missing, but I don't think they require 100% wax for a 10. I'm going to guess 9 to 10. I think 9's definitely super feasible. I'd say 10 is even in the range of possibility for sure for him. Next one, and I'm sorry guys, I know I do this one also, like, I think I've hit them like 6 times in the PSA episodes. I swear they're all different cards. So swirl right by his claw. There's some, I don't think it's scratches, I think that's how his hollow is, yeah. So there's no scratches in the hollow as far as I can see. Corners look good, the front looks good. Just flip him over. Back looks pretty good, centering's pretty good, no real whiting or anything. It's like minor scratch to the wax though. I'm gonna say 9 to 10. I know I'm being generous. These are some good cards that I got from one of my buddies. I mean, I didn't pay for them. I paid a pretty strong price in my opinion, but no one else wanted them. So yeah, these are the additional 5 to the 100. I'm debating on sending cards in now because I don't think the PSA, it doesn't look like they have the bulk deal anymore. They've got quarterly specials, but they used to do bulk where it would get down to $7 a card, but now they're charging whatever they want, and they're also really late. They're really behind, and they're using COVID as an excuse. I'm probably going to have a negotiation with them and see if they're willing to go to a bulk price for me, because I'd like to send in all 100 plus cards at once. And that being kind of ridiculous in my opinion, using COVID as an excuse for huge delays and then using it as an excuse to charge more. I would understand it if they were keeping up, but they're not keeping up, and I don't do it to my customers for my services for things. I certainly don't charge them for a majorly delayed service. That's ridiculous. But my suggestion, kids, I say kids, I mean anybody. My suggestion, it may not work out in the best for like value in a sense, or it may, in my opinion, use BGS. They're more lenient, and yeah. And then when they finally do give you the actual BGS 10, the BGS 10 black label, it's worth way more than a PSA 10. But a BGS normal 10, of course, is not worth more than a PSA 10. And a PSA 10 and a BGS black label 10 are the same level. So yeah, I would probably suggest using BGS. I don't know how much they cost. I presume it's extremely similar to PSA. But if you want your cards to probably increase in value in a sense, like because they're going to grade more leniently, I'd say use BSA or BGS, not PSA. Lesson learned, I guess, guys, from me to you. I hope you liked this episode. Ashland 4000, send me the information. Sorry I slowed down, guys. My floor's not done like 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, 2 days ago. I've just been enjoying them myself currently. Hopefully I'll be busting out some content over the next couple of days. Probably see some more giveaways. Hey man, let your friends know, help them, help you, help me increase the subs with this channel. There's more subs we have, the bigger the giveaways, the more giveaways, and yeah, over and out. Bye.